Kurinji Senior Secondary School, CBSE, Namakkal.
Successful result producing school in state every year.
Administered by the Board of Directors with over 35 years of experience in the teaching field.
Special attention on art, craft, music, dance, silambam, yoga, skating and karate.
Focus on Hindi Sabha and Spell Bee Olympiad exams.
Smart class for effective and innovative learning and well-furnished library.
Solitary importance on sports and games in state and national level.
WhatsApp facilities to know activities of students and school inside the campus.
NEET, JEE, IIT coaching experts from Rajasthan and Andhra Pradesh along with our effective teachers.
Admission registration for classes LKG to +2.
Kurinji Educational Institution, Kavetipatti, Namakkal. Admission in progress. CBSE, KG to 12, contact 9025895176. Metric 6 to 12, contact 9344567484. For online admission, log on to www.kurinjischoolnkl.in.
Good morning, students. In this session, we are going to discuss properties of colloidal solution. Already in my last class, I discussed the differentiations of colloidal solution and true solution and suspension or crystalloid solution. I clearly explained in my previous session. Now, in this session, we are going to discuss the properties of the colloidal solution. Properties of colloidal solutions. So the first one, physical properties. So in the properties point of view, for colloidal solution, there are three categories are there: physical properties, colligative properties, and optical properties. Optical properties and kinetic properties, electrical properties, LMA is there. So now we are going to discuss one by one. First of all, physical properties. So heterogeneity, the first one, heterogeneity. It's nothing but colloidal solutions are heterogeneous in the nature. Heterogeneous in the nature. Most important, you know that very well. What is the major differentiation of homogeneous solutions or heterogeneous solution? So heterogeneous solution, it can easily to separate it of the solute and solvent. So now colloidal solutions are heterogeneous in the nature. It can easily to identify the solute particle and solvent particle. That's why the properties of colloidal solution point of view, especially physical properties point of view, the colloidal solutions are heterogeneity. Heterogeneity is nothing but solutions are heterogeneous in the nature. Heterogeneous in the nature. Now the second physical properties of colloidal solution, diffusibility. Diffusibility. The colloidal solution particle have slow rate of the diffusion through the parchment membrane. So diffusion is nothing but they can easily to move from one place to another place. It's move from one place to another place. But colloidal particles are diffusibility. The particles are very slow rate of the diffusion through the parchment membrane. So what are the colloidal particles are there? Through this membrane, very slowly diffused. Very slowly diffused. That's why the colloidal solution particles have slow rate of diffusion through parchment membrane. Through the parchment membrane. This is called diffusibility. Now, third one, filterability. Filterability. Solution particles, colloidal solution particles are passed through a ordinary filter paper. So what are the colloidal particles are there? They are easily to passes through the ordinary filter paper. So that's why filterability point of view for colloidal particles, it is a passes through the even ordinary filter paper. Even ordinary filter paper, that is called filterability. Filterability. Now D, non-scattering nature, non-setting nature, non-setting nature. So colloidal solutions particle do not settle down due to the gravity, do not settle down due to the gravity. It is a non-setting in the nature, non-setting in the nature. So solutions particle do not settle down due to gravity. So non-settling nature. So colloidal solution particle do not settle down due to the gravity. It is a D option, D the. So the first one heterogravity, number 2 diffusibility, number 3 filterability, number D non-settling nature, non-settling nature. Number E, viscosity and surface tension. Viscosity and surface tension. Generally colloidal particles, they are involved in the viscosity point of view and the surface tension. Now what is the viscosity and surface tensions for the colloidal solutions? Viscosity and surface tensions of colloidal solution are almost similar those of the pure solvent. Those of the pure solvent. Those of the pure solvent. So viscosity and surface tension, viscosity and surface tensions of the colloidal solution are almost similar to those of the pure solvent in case of lyophobic colloidal solution or lyophilic colloidal solution. So viscosity is higher than the solvent and surface tension being lesser than the solvent. It is used the dispersions medium for the solution, and colloidal solutions point of view, viscosity and surface tension to play very important key role. For viscosity point of view, it is higher than the solvent and surface tension being lesser than the solvent. It is used the dispersions medium for the solution. Dispersion medium for the solution. Dispersion medium for the solution. That's why viscosity and surface tensions of the solution are almost similar those of the pure solvent in case of the lyophobic colloids or lyophilic colloidal solutions. This is the fifth important physical properties for the colloidal solution. First one heterogeneity, second one diffusibility, third one filterability, fourth one non-settling nature, and fifth one viscosity and surface tension. Viscosity and surface tension. So especially viscosity is the higher than the solvent, but the surface tension being lesser than the solvent in the dispersions medium for the solution. Dispersion medium for the solutions. Okay ma? Now sixth one visibility and size of the particles. Visibility and size of the particles. Visibility and size of the particle. It is not possible even by the help of the most powerful microscope to see colloidal particle, because clear image formations of the particle smaller in size than the wavelength of the light used is not possible. However, zones of the scattered light can be seen by the microscope and sometimes with the naked eye also. So it is very important, visibility of the particles and size of the particles point of view. It is not possible even the help of the most powerful microscope. Even microscope lo, even electronic microscope, it is not possible to visible of the colloidal particles. So it is not possible even by the help of the most powerful microscopic to see colloidal particle, because clear image formations of the particle smaller in size than the wavelength of the light used is not possible. However, zones of the scattered light can be seen by the microscope and sometimes with naked eye also. Sometimes also zones of the scattering light. Ipo light is passes through the microscope na, appo it is possible to visibility of the colloidal particle. Visibility of the colloidal particle. Now the second point, the upper limit of the colloidal particles, size has been obtained as the lower limit of the microscope. So the upper limit of colloidal particle size has been obtained as the lower limit of the microscopic visibility. It is not possible to see any particle whose diameter is less than half of the wavelength. Our visible light is 1/2 into 4000 angstrom. It is nothing but 2 angstrom. Since solutions particles are invisible even under microscope, and thus their upper limit is 2000 angstrom. The lower limit has been taken as 10 to the power of 10 angstrom. Since particles lesser in the size than the solutions particle usually lie in between 10 angstrom and 1000 angstroms. So the visibility and size of the particles are decided in the colloidal solutions point of view. It is very difficult to see the colloidal particles even under the electronic microscope also. Even under the electronic microscope is also. But it's visible, limited. Upper limited is not possible, but lower limited is somewhat better to the naked eye. So the upper limit of the colloidal particle size has been obtained as the lower limit of the microscopic visibility. It is not possible to see any particle whose diameter is less than half of the wavelength. It is very difficult to 2000 angstrom wavelength of the light even passes through the microscopic level. It's not visible to the colloidal particle. It's not visible to the colloidal particles. So that is the basically important physical properties for the colloidal solutions particle. That is called visibility and size of the particle. That is called visibility and size of the particles. Now next one, surface area and adsorption. Surface area and adsorption. The surface area of the particle in the colloidal state is appreciably larger than the compared with an equal mass of the matter. In coarse organized size, it is due to the larger surface area. Solutions particles show high tendency for the adsorption. The properties has got applications in the medicinal chemistry where drugs are solid in the form of the solution. Now surface area or adsorption characteristics are decided the colloidal particle to play very important role in the medicinal chemistry, because of the surface area of the particle in colloidal state is appreciable larger than the compared with an equal mass of the matter in coarse grained size. Coarse grained size. It is due to the larger surface area. Solutions particles show high tendency for the adsorption. High tendency for the adsorption. The properties has got application in the medical chemistry where drugs are solid in the form of the solution. Solid in the form of the solutions. So that is the reason of surface area and adsorption. Surface area and adsorptions. And last and final, shape of the solution, particles and color. Now the colloidal solutions are decided by shape of the solution particles and color. Shape of the solution particles and color. The color of the colloidal solution, depends on the wavelength of the light scattered by the dispersed particle. Scattered by the dispersed particles. The wavelength of the light scattered further depend on the size and nature of the particle. Size and nature of the particle. The color of the colloidal solution also changes with the manner in which the observer receives the light. For example, a mixture of milk and water appears blue when viewed by the reflected light and red when viewed by the transmitted light. So finest gold solution is a red in the color. Finest gold solution is a red in the color. As the size of the particles increases, the appearance of the blue, appearance of the purple color, then blue, and finally golden. Finally golden. So these are the first category of the physical properties. Number 1, heterogeneity, diffusibility, filterability, non-settled nature, viscosity and surface tension, visibility and the size of the particles, and surface area and adsorption. Surface area and adsorption, shape of the solutions particle and color. These are the major important physical properties for the colloidal solution. So the most important point is colloidal solution is nothing but the substance which disappear in the solvent, but it cannot passes through the any membrane. That is called generally colloidal solution. But if that even electronic microscope also, even at electronic microscope also, the colloidal particles never to see easily, even at 2000 angstrom and conditions also. But surface area adsorption's point of view, the surface area of the particle in the colloidal state is appreciable larger than the compared with an equal masses of the matter in coarse grained size. So even shape of the particles and color also to decide the colloidal particle, it is not visible in the electronic microscope. For example, best example is a mixture of milk and water appears blue when viewed by the reflected light and red when viewed by the transmitted light. The finest gold solution is a red in the color. So as the size of the particles are increases, it is appears purple, then blue, and finally golden color. So now I successfully completed the physical properties of the first category of the colloidal solution properties. Now in my next class we are going to discuss another properties. It's nothing but colloidal properties. What is the colloidal properties and what is the optical properties? In case of the optical properties, one of the important phenomena, Tyndall effect is coming. Tyndall effect or Tyndall cone is coming, and kinetic properties, it is nothing but Brownian motion. Brownian motion, it is a kinetic properties, and electrical properties, the charge and frictional electricity and origins of the charge, ellame it is the colloidal solutions properties. Now in my next session we are going to discuss the major important part of colloidal colligative properties and optical properties. Colligative properties and optical properties. Now kinetic properties point of view, Brownian motions are the very important, and electrical properties point of view, the charge, origin of the charge is very important. Okay ma? So in my next class we are going to discuss remaining another colloidal properties of the colloidal solution, that is called colligative properties, optical properties. In the board level point of view, colligative properties are very important, optical properties also very important. Okay ma? In my next class we are going to discuss colligative properties.